Was ist los, Jungs? Das ist the Delta 016. Yeah, that was me speaking German again. But this time it's different because this weapon is actually German. Again, as you may have seen at the end of my last video, the Enfield from Black Ops, we are now rewinding to 1940, well, to the 1940s, with the German MP40 Maschinenpistole. It was 9mm, I think 9mm parabellum, 32 round, fully automatic submachine gun, or in many cases it can be counted as a submachine pistol, because, well, as we all know, it fired submachine gun rounds, not submachine gun rounds, everyone knows that. It fired pistol rounds fully automatically, and of course 9mm is the round that's in use today. The diameter of it makes it perfect for close quarters combat, and if you get hit with it, yeah, it's going to do some damage, as we all know. So yeah, this is just going to, again, 2 minutes, me showing you the MP40 in action in Call of Duty World at War. This is the mission, their land, their blood. And this is where I usually got killed, because of these long range guys. In this case I may go over 2 minutes, because the first few seconds was me telling you what I'm going to do. And this is going to break from my tradition, if you can call it that, of me playing this mission, because at this point I swapped one of my guns. I know my accuracy is a bit off. I swapped one of my guns for the lethal MG42. Today is going to be different. I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to shoot, shoot, shoot. And I think someone's shooting me from behind. No, they're not. The drinks are on me. Come on, who would not be able to resist that? Seriously. Who would not be able to resist saying that? Because I know I wouldn't. And we're just going to speed things along, just because I can. Run through the trenches. Doesn't this feel like the First World War? Guten Tag! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, but Jesus. Okay, so there we are. Yeah, that was the MP40 in action for Call of Duty World at War. And now we go over to my version. So there we are. You saw the MP40 in action, and now here's mine. In terms of size for this, compared to the previous three, the M4A1, the MK14 and the Enfield, this is actually quite small, unless you add on the stock, and then it gets slightly bigger. But yeah, so, oh god, bit tipsy. Okay, so here we are, MP40. Oh god, what the hell have I done? Bear with me just a second. This keeps happening. This is the only downside to using what I used to make it. The front of the barrel goes all crooked, unfortunately. Ooh. I don't think I'm well organised for this morning. So there we are. We got the stick magazine, the trigger, the rounded back, just like on the real thing, the sight. That's actually, looking at pictures, this is actually pretty close to it. This is pretty good. That, I don't know what sets you can get it in, but I found it lying around, so I used it, naturally. There's the bolt. Again, as with the previous models, the bolt moves, and if we look down the sights, as we usually do, if I line it up, which I usually don't, there we are. Yeah, there we are, so that you can ba-ba-ba it. I know a couple of people who are going to start taking that up, start buying. Okay, now this one we're going back to 3 attachments. 2 of them are based off Call of Duty World at War. The other one is one that is a real life attachment for this. So take this away, and we bring it back out with the first attachment, the stock. I don't know how I'm going to show this, but with the stock on my shoulder, that's how close it is, kind of thing. There we are. This is the closest. Oh, isn't this romantic? Up close and personal. Oh yeah, baby. Sorry. Random moment. Is the sight crooked? No, it isn't. So looking from the stock, it's still there. Okay, now we're going to add the second attachment. We're actually going to put all 3 together. That probably wouldn't happen in Call of Duty, or in reality. Well, it could happen in reality if they existed. So, pull this away. We bring on attachment number 2, which you can clearly see is the enlarged magazine, the extended magazine, whatever you want to call it. It's not as thick as it is on World at War, but I didn't know how thick it was going to be, and also it needs to fit in your hand. So if I just show you that. Yeah, so it just fits in my hand, but you don't want it to be too thick and uncomfortable, so that's the only reason why it's that thick. I may experiment, I may re-upload this and show you the new improved enlarged magazine. It'll be so much easier for the next weapon, which is, oh, I better not reveal that until the end of the video. Okay, and to add the third and final attachment onto this, which is as close to the aperture sight as I can get. Looking down there, oh god, yeah, if you're looking down it like that, you can line up the front post and the back. There we are. So yeah, that's all 3 of them: the stock, the extended magazine, and the aperture sight. And again, like I said, with most of the weapons, unless I state otherwise, the bolt will pull back, and it will go as far as where the default back sight is, and then slide it forward. So there we are. So yeah, MP40, Maschinenpistole, German submachine gun. And if any of you comment on my thing saying, you know, MP40 wasn't in use 1939 through to now, it's what I got off the internet, okay? And it did say it was 1939 and is still in use today. I don't know what military, probably not the Germans. Well, it could be the Germans. They're still using the MG42, they've just renamed it the MG3. So they can terrify other people with their cloth ripping sounding machine gun. So there we are. And this is the end of this video. The German MP40 submachine gun with a stock, extended magazine, aperture sight, and of course a regular magazine. And thanks for watching. The Delta 016 signing off.